Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters Crew Major Leaguers Shuffle Draft Franchise Rebuild here in year number 1. Last episode, in the first two games of this for quarterfinals matchup against the Sawteeth, we took both games, 12-7 in the first game and 8-2 in the second game. Technically, we only played a game and a half because we simmed the second half of game 2 because I had to leave for work, but it still counts as a W. So we're up 2-0. We are one victory away from clinching this series and moving into the semifinals. And we would have an advantage over the team in the other series if we do win, because we will have more rest than they do. Hey, one boy, how's it going? Yes, it is time to get it on. Here's our matchup for Game 3. It is a battle of rookie starters. On the mound for us, newly acquired Dot the Cornice, who was picked up at free agency before the end of the regular season. And on the mound for the Sawteeth is rookie Anita Bean, who's a free agent to start the series. Dr. Cornice, when she starts the series before the draft, is a member of the Hot Corners, hence her last name. Alrighty, lineup we're using. Leading off in center is Ava Blanc. Batting second will be second baseman Ron Santo. Batting third will be DH Jason Giambi. Batting fourth, first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, locked in third baseman Ron Say. Batting sixth, center fielder Willie Wilson. Batting seventh, catcher Gene Tennants. Batting eighth, shortstop Rodney Park. And batting number 9 is left fielder Ron Gant. Let's jump into it and get it on. Lineup for the Sawteeth here in Game 3. Tense Dolph Stake leads off in center, followed by Bloop Michaels at shortstop. Tense Ruby Green is DHing, batting third. Batting fourth, first baseman locked in, third baseman Rhonda Horn. Batting fifth, still injured right fielder Howie Caldeet. Batting sixth, left fielder Carl Crawford. Batting seventh, first baseman Pomp Ducci. Batting eighth, second baseman Gina Torrens. And batting ninth is catcher Evan Chukov. Ooh, that's a good question, one boy. I haven't thought that far ahead, mainly because my team, I haven't lost yet. So I was thinking maybe I would think more on that when we were facing elimination. Right now, I don't want to think about that, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, I can give it a rundown once we get through this first menu here. There's Blanc due to lead off here in right field today. Hitting .250 on the year with no homers and no RBIs. Let's go ahead and have a look. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to Ava Blanc. She hit well as a rookie. She did hit over 300 in the regular season, but I think we need someone younger in the outfield, especially as a... Ooh, new park. I played a single inning in it. I don't know how I feel. I know it's a lot shorter than a lot of the other parks. I think the deepest part of the park is like 370 to dead center and left center. And like one of them is like 367. I know down the corner in right field it is 347 or 340 and then or 341, and then in the left field corner it's like 357. So it is very easy to hit home runs there. If you have a power team, that is the park you want. I think it's going to be great for power hitters, especially if you have left-handed power hitters, you know, like our boy Mash Taters. Guys like him are going to eat in that park. We're going to take on the rookie Anita Bean today. What are your thoughts on the new park? Curveball way outside on the corner. 0-1 as Blanc goes ahead behind here. Another curveball from Bean. This time it's inside. 1-1. You think it's good? It's good. I think it's going to be good too, especially for offensive-minded teams. Heater low 2-1. I do like the aesthetic of it. I like the look. And the color scheme, it kind of grew on me, you know. I thought it was a little bland originally on first glance with just the screenshot they put up, but with the different times a day on it, it actually looks pretty good. Oh, the upper deck going around? Yeah, it does get a little uniform after a while, right? Curveball at the knees, rocketed to left. That's going to be right at Crawford for the first out. You love the background? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see what you're saying. It's a pretty good background. I enjoy it. Ron Santo up next. He's at second base today, hitting .333 with a homer. 2 RBIs, batting into 2 slot for us. Heater chase low, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed him, 0-2. Heater down in the way is dumped to right over the diving second baseman, base hit. Santo on with a 1-out single here in the first. Jason Giambi up next, the DH, hitting 500 in the postseason with a homer, 2 RBIs. Slider up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Pass by middle and whiffed on it, 0-2. Curveball at the knees, line to right center. That is going to get into the glove of Dolph Stake, 2 down. Oh yes, the castle is a very big target, especially for left-handed power hitters. It is hard not to aim for that wall when you're a lefty. And it is a very big, prominent feature of the wall as well, for sure. Tater's up, hitting 4 for 9 here in the postseason. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Fastball away, swung through it late, 0-1. Taters hit a 3-run homer last game in Game 2. He also hit a 2-run homer in Game 1. Chased it up and away, dump, pop up to short. Easy catch for Michaels, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Stake, Michaels, and Green do up. Golf Stake leading off. Center fielder still tense after the error he made in the first game of the series. He's batting only 1 for 7 here in the postseason. Power and contact versus righty active, though, against Dot DeCornis. The rookie right-hander who's coming over from the Hot Corners in the draft. I don't know, or Hot Corners before the draft. I don't know where she was in the regular season this year, but she went 0-5. She had a bad year. 6.28 ERA and a 1.57 whip. 37 earned runs, 10 starts, 53 innings pitched, 66 hits given up, 5 homers, 17 walks, 41 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 300. Looks like she missed 15. She missed 5 total starts, so she pitched only 2/3 of the year before getting released by whatever team had her. Interesting. Okay, let's see if she can turn it around here in the postseason. She gets ahead on that first and only pitch. The booster already high accuracy. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. See what Dot delivers here. Slider away. 1 hopper to short. Park fields it. Easy play for him. 1 down. Michaels up next. The shortstop hitting 4 for 10 in the postseason. Bat ball hitter active. Change with the knees on the first pitch. Chop through the middle. Park dives. Knocks it down, but it's off his glove into center. It is going to be an infield single there for Bloop, and that'll bring up Ruby Green, the DH. Mind Gamer active. She is tense. Went hitless in Game 2. You see her up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down and then runner goes. Throw down by Tennants is perfect. And in time to nail Michaels, as that's the second time Tennants has thrown out Michaels here in the series. His 3rd caught base runner out of 4 attempts. 1-1 the count. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled back by Green. 1-2. 2 down. Nobody on here. Curveball down and away. 1 up the first base line. Tater's there on the slow roller. Takes it himself to the bag, and that ends the inning. Get hosed, no running in the halls. Indeed. Tennants said, not today, son. Say Wilson and Tennants do up here against Bean in the 2nd. Here's Ron Say, 3rd baseman coming off a 3-homer game in Game 1. He's hitting a 5 for 9, I believe, in the postseason. If I did the math right, might be wrong. Only 1 hit in Game 2. He had 4 in the first game. Curveball outside misses, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Say hits it to left center, but he got under it. Easy play over for Crawford. 1 down. Willie Wilson up next. Center fielder is hitless in the postseason. He drove in a run in Game 1 on a sac fly, and then he sat out Game 2. Back here in the starting lineup for Game 3. Two-seamer up away in the first pitch. Dump to left center. Base hit for Wilson, as that's his first playoff hit. He'll be on here with 1 down in the 2nd. There's a good arm behind the plate, and Chukov. Don't think you can run on that man. Gene Tennant's up. Locked in, hitting 4 for 9 in the postseason with a solo homer. Fastball hitter active for Gene. Two-seamer up and away is outside from Bean. Ball 1. Pick off to first. Back safely is Wilson. Slider up. Strike called with letters. 1-1. I was looking fastball. Good pitch there. Fastball at the knees. Gene hits it well. Deep center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Back at the ball. Stake leaping. Cannonball coming at you there in front of the batter's eye. Fiore Gino Tenassi, the Italian, goes yard for his 2nd homer in the postseason. It is 2-0 Freebooters. Next up is Rodney Park, hitting .333 here in the postseason, batting 2 for 6. Shortstop here, or 1 for 3 maybe. Okay, it did not look like he got it, that's true, but that fastball hitter trait with max boost. Mwah, magnifique. We take those any way we get them. Being already tense. 1 down for Park, nobody on. Two-seamer inside, misses low, ball 1. Ball away is dumped to left field off the end of the bat. Easy play for Crawford. It's right at him. 2 down. He's got the gabagoo. I don't know if that's offensive or not, but I'll take it. Woodgan up next, left fielder hitting 2 for 8 in the postseason with a homer, 2 RBIs. Curveball in there, middle in, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, hit on the ground to second, backhanded by Torrens, and that's going to be the easy third out. But a 2-run homer for Tanasi makes it 2-0 to the bottom of the second. Horn, Caldeet, and Crawford due up. Here's Rhonda Horn, hitting 6 for 8 in the postseason, or 6 for 9, locked in. Hitting with 4 homers and 5 RBIs in the postseason, arguably the best Sawteeth hitter here in the lineup so far in the series. Heater away is fouled off, 0-1. So she had 2 homers in each game. She had 2 in the first game. She had 1 in the game I was pitching the first half of Game 2, and then she had 1 more in the sim of Game 2 in the second half. Curveball down and in, hit the hard to first. Taters dives. That's a nice catch. Mash making love to the glove. She's 22. Yep. Here's Caldeet. Left fielder hitless in the postseason. He's also injured. He's playing with a pulled hamstring, and he injured back in Game 1. Is she 22? It's 29. Okay. Wait, who on our team's 22? Nobody. Not even DeCornish. She's also 29. Oh, you're thinking of Horn? Yeah, Horn's only 29. I know Rhonda Third is like in her 30s. I think she's 32. 31, yeah. How the hell she get 2 negative traits? Luck of the draw, I guess. Another person who was debuffed. She got the Guns Jackman treatment. First pitch fastball down in the waist. Strike call to Caldeet, 0-1. Two-seamer up, fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and in. Ripped to right field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be Caldeet's possible first hit of the postseason. It is. 1 on, 1 down for Crawford. Left fielder going 4 for 9 in the postseason so far. He had a homer back in Game 1, driving in a run. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Ripped foul, 0-1. No threat to run over at first base here. Not only is he a poor runner, 10 and also has a great arm right now. Foul back, 0-2. Where's he ripping in? Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for DeCornish, 2 down. Here's Pomp-Ducci, former freebooter himself, the first baseman, hitless in the postseason. Although he has walked twice in the postseason. Curveball down in the way, popped up, foul on the first pitch. Taters over in front of the Sawteeth dugout, puts it away, and that ends the inning. Pomp is an Astro, indeed. He has the sign stealer. Apparently him and, oh my god, what's his name? It's our other catcher. What's his name? Pex Flex. They've been sharing notes. I have confirmed, John. Blanc up. 0 for 1 with a line outer first time up. Curveball up and away is high. Ball 1. Fastball away, whiff late. 1-1. Slider down in the way, line to short. Right at Michaels for the first out. Seeing and watching 2017 and 2019 Astros playoff tape? Indeed. That's where they got the idea. Santo up 1 for 1 today with a single. Fastball down in the way. Crashed by Santos. Deep right field. He got that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you there. Right in front of the dugout. That metal railing there midway up the stands. Second home of the postseason for Santo. 388 down the line. It is 3-0 Freebooters. He loves the 2019 ALCS walk-off. I mean, who doesn't? Giambi up. He is hitless today, 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. Two-seamer low, ball 1. Bean once again tense. Fastball up and in. Turned on by Giambi. Deep right center field. Carrying back to the fence. Up at the wall stake. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Next up is Taters. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up as well. Two-seamer up and away. Dumped down the left field line by Taters. Just foul. 0-1. Umpire right on that one. Curveball down. Line to short softly. Torrens makes the catch to end the inning. But another home run for the Freebooters, as this time it's Ron Santo hitting his second. 3-0 to the bottom of the third. Torrens, Chukov, and Stake due up. Here's Gina Torrens, the second baseman, hitting .250 in the postseason. Went 1 for 4 in Game 2 as she didn't play Game 1. Change up away on the first pitch, just outside. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it high and in. 1-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside. 2-1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 2-2. So that caught the high corner. Curveball down. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Tennants gets out of the crouch. Fires the first, and that is the first out of the inning. Second punch out for Dot. Here's Evan Chukov. Catcher's hitting, 2 for 4 in the postseason? Yeah, sat out game 2. First pitch Slayer is active for Evan. Two-seamer away in the first pitch, just outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called on the check swing. 1-1. Slider up and in. Turned on by Chukov, but he's out in front of it. 1-2. That had the distance. Curveball middle in. Strike 3 called as it floats in there. Third punch out for Dot. 2 down. Here's Steak. 0 for 1. He just watched that loop in like a little lollipop and just plop right in there. Here's Dolph Steak. 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Change up and in. Whiffed. 0-2. DeCornis ahead. Slider down and in. Way inside. Almost kneecapped him. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. High. 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming. Curveball at the knees. That is ripped foul by Steak as he stays alive. Still 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased and fouled back over the screen. Still 2-2. Looping curves are confusing. Watch Zach Greinke's eephus pitch if you want to see that. Talk about 50 miles an hour right there in the strike zone. No one's going to hit that. Change it down in the way. Check swing low. 3-2 as we work it full. Zoomer down. Shot back to DeCornis. She'll field it cleanly. 1-2-3 inning for Dot in the third. 2 punch-outs as well. To the fourth, it's 3-0. Say Wilson and Tennants do up against Bean. And I give you your signs. Yes, that's true. I gave you the signs. They still are confusing when you know they're coming. Heck, I forgot just how slow Dot actually throws. Here's Ron Say, 0 for 1 today. Lined out to second his first time up. Curveball down and in. Turned on by Ron to left center, but that's going to hang up for Crawford. 1 down. Willie Wilson up next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Curveball inside on the first pitch. Jammed him slow roll to short. Michaels makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Tennants. He homered last time up, driving in 2. As he got a fastball he could get around on. 1 for 1 today. See what he does here. Whiffed on the fastball late and away. 0-1. Slider away. Crushed by Tennants to right center off the end of the bat. This is going to stay in the park, though, as Cal Deet ranges over. 1-2-3 inning for Bean. As she needed that, she's back to neutral. Bottom 4, it's 3-0. Michaels, Green, and Holland do up. Against Double D, Dot DeCornis. Here's Bloop Michaels, 1 for 1 with a single. That ball hitter rally starter active here against the locked-in DeCornis. Curveball down and in. Line at the middle, base hit. There's Michaels on with his second hit today. He's 2 for 2. Let's see if he's actually going to try to steal second again, as Tennants threw him out the first time. He's 0 for 2 against Tennants on steal attempts this series. Here's Green, 0 for 1. Zoomer up and away. High. Ball 1. Pick off the first. Nothing doing. Four-seamer inside. Check swing strike called. 1-1. Slider up and away. Sky to left. Gant back a step or 2 here. Now back in a step. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here comes Rhonda Horn. 0 for 1 today. Popped out. First time up. She's 0 for 1. Or struck out her first time up. I forget. I think it was a strikeout. Force him down and in. Low. Ball 1. Ball away. Strike called at the knees. 1-1. Change up and in. Line to right field. Base hit for Rhonda Horn as she'll keep her hot hitting going. 2 on, 2 down here in the fourth with 1 down. Here comes Cal Deet, 1 for 1 with a single his first time up as well. Curveball up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1 as it floats in there. Forcing her down and in. Strike called. 0-2. Two-seamer away. Chased and fouled off late. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled back. Still 0-2. Change it down the way in the dirt. Good block by Gene. 1-2. Curveball down and in. Low in the dirt. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Shot back under the mound. Oh, Park slid. He missed it. I thought it was going left. It hit back to the right. That's going to be an infield single for Chaldeed as he drives in a run. It is 3-1. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it is what it is. Sawteeth will take it, I'm sure. Here's Crawford 0-for-1. Might get their offense jump started here. Two-seamer away in the first pitch, just outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. Foul back. 1-1. E3, E2, E something. Technically, no one touched the ball, so no error. I think that's just a... What's a field? We call that an E10? How about an EF? A field. It was the baseball field's fault. Fastball down the way. One hopper to short. Park flips to second. One. Santo to first. Double play. You love to see it. As we get out of the inning, stranding 2. One run in on a weird infield single mess for whoever the fuck was up. Chaldeed to the 5th. It's 3-1. Park, Gant, and Blanc do up. Here's Rodney 0-for-1 today with the grind line out. Probably a line out. Fastball up high. Ball 1. Slider down in the way. Strike called from Bean. 1-1. Fastball down in the way. Line softly to third. Over the leaping horn's glove. That's a base hit. First hit for Rodney Park today. He's 1-for-2. Leadoff man on in the 5th for Gant, who's 0-for-1. Flew out his first time up. Slider put in. Chased it. Fouled back. 0-1. Fastball middle in, foul back into the screen again. 0-2, Gant behind. Slider down, lined at the middle into left center. That could be extra bases as it's rolling into the gap. Stake is there to cut it off as Gant will hold it first. Runner to third though. Runners at the corners, none down. There's Ava Blanc, 0-for-2 today. Rookie got a good RBI chance here. Pick off to first, back safely is Gant. Fastball middle plate, hard chop up the middle, passed under the glove of Torrens as it hit off the mound and bounced weird, and then Stake mishandles it on the hard grounder. That is going to allow Gant to get the third. Another error charged to Stake, his second in the series. E8 there as a run scores. It is 4-0. Here's Ron, 4-1. Here's Ron Santo. Solo homer last time up. He's also single today, 2-for-2. There's the error we were asking for. Poor Stake. He's just had a horrible series. Bean now tense again. Chase the heater away, grounded back to the mound. Bean to second, 1. Torrens to first, double play. Runner holds at third as well as we didn't want to get doubled up at home. Here's Giambi 0-for-2 today. He's flown out and grounded out. Heater up and in, check swing, strike called. 0-1. Bean back to neutral. Fastball at the knees. Giambi got around on it, but he got under it. Stake over to his right, middle center. Makes the catch to end the inning as he's rattled. One error, but we only get one run out of it. 4-1 to the bottom of the 5th. Ducci, Torrens, and Chukov do up. We probably could have gotten more. Here's Ducci. He's 0-for-1 today. Popped out in foul territory at first base last time up. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off. Jammed him 0-1. Slider away. It's going to be outside. 1-1. Change it down and in. Ripped foul. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Sky to right. Blanc back a step. Calls for it. And Ava puts it away. 1 down. Here's Torrens 0-for-1. Struck out her first time up. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled back. 0-1. Curveball down. Low. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased high. Popped up behind the mound. Park in. Shortstop puts it away. 2 down. Dot locked in again. Here's Chukov 0-for-1 with the strikeout. First pitch Slayer active again. Curveball down in the way. Just outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Inside. 2-0. Change up middle away. Chukov pulls it foul. 2-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside. 3-1. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Chukov rips it hard, but foul. Full count. Say away. That was down the middle. True. The corner's locked in still. Four-seamer away. Swung through it, strike three. Fourth punch out for Dot, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for her here in the fifth. To the sixth, that's 4-1. Taters, Say, and Wilson due up. Here's Taters, 0-2 today. Flew out twice today. Curveball up, hangs, line to right, over the leaping Torrens' glove. Base hit. Taters, his first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Here's Say, 0-2. Ron's flown out twice to left center today. Two-seamer inside, misses from Bean. Ball 1. Slider up, hangs to left center, it goes. That's going to be in the gap, and extra bases for Say as he's going to hit it to the deepest part of the park. Taters on his way to third. He's going to be sent around. Say rounding second. He's digging for third. Relay throw from Michaels is late. It is an RBI triple for Say. 5-1 Freebooters. Here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up as the infield is in, trying to keep the runner at third. Being again tense. Slider at the knees, hard grounder to short. Throw coming home from Michaels is going to be able to send the runner back, but Wilson beats out the back end to first. Runners at the corners, none down still for Gene Tennants. Flew out to right center last time up. He's also hit a 2-run homer. This is arguably one of our hottest hitters in the lineup. Let's see if Gene delivers again. Slider up and in, line softly to center. Into the glove of Stake on the slide, 1 down, runner coming home. Throw in is in time to get Say on the failed sac fly. It's a double play. Well, 2 down, runner at first now as we waste that opportunity. Here's Park. Despite being rattled, Stake still makes a fantastic double play. That pisses me off. It's only as bad as yoink fucking sacks. Come on, Rodney. Whiff laid up and in, 0-1. Pick off the first, back safely as Wilson. Runner goes. Change of away, strike called. Throw down by Chukov is late. Stolen base for Wilson, his first in the postseason. He's 1 for 2. 0-2 the count to Park, though. Fastball up, popped up behind second. Slotto center. Over the diving Michaels' glove, and Wilson's going to score. 6-1 Freebooters. Just, we'll take it. Makes up for the shenanigans. Here's Gant, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider away on the check swing. Good hold by Ron. Ball 1. Curveball up and away. Dump to right center. That's down for a base hit. Going for third is going to be the runner as he will reach safely. Park to third. Runners at the corners. 2 down. Jose Tremendo kind of guy? Fair enough. Tremendo's got one of the best arms in the game. I mean, that's his name. Ava Blanca up next. RBI single last time up, trying to deliver again. Fastball away. Driven by Blanca. She crushes it left center. That fastball's not coming back. Cannonball coming at you there in the back end of the bullpen. Home run for Ava Blanc. First career postseason home run for the rookie. And that breaks it open. It is now 9-1. Not quite a ka-chunk, but it was close. Here's Santo, 2 for 3. Solo homer and a single today. Flew out last time up is being now rattled. Slider away, nowhere near the zone. Ball 1. Heater up and away outside. 2-0. Curveball inside. Jammed him. Slow chopper in front of the plate. Chukov to first. That ends the inning. Yeah, no, she's not even coming up with its DH, so they just don't want to go to the bullpen like ever. Yeah, top of the lineup up, Stake, Michaels, and Green. They just don't care. They don't care. They think this is going to get swept at this point. Stake rattled. He's hitless today, 0 for 2. He's also made an error in the field, though he did make a nice double play to make up for it. He's still rattled. Curveball at the knees on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. The AI logic is not there today. Heater up and in is high, 1-1. Guess they already see this series as a lost cause. Change up down in the way, 2-1. Two-seamer down in the way, low, 3-1. Four-seamer down and in, fouled back, 3-2. Full count offering coming, slider up and away. Lined up the middle to left center. That's going to be a base hit. First hit today for Stake. His second of the postseason. Leadoff man on in the 6th. This he's back to tense. Here's Michaels, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Good speed at first as well. Curveball away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down below the knees. Chased and chopped foul. 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased inside. Fouled back into the screen. Still 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it up and away. Strike 3. Fifth punch up at the corner. One down. Here's Ruby Green 0-2 today.
Number 11, Ruby Green.
Two-seamer away on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Went with it. Just a little late on it. Slider middle in. Rift to second on the line. Right at Santo. 2 down. Big runner still at first for Rhonda Horn. Singled last time up. She's still locked in. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1 to Cornice ahead again. Curveball down in the way. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Looking for the punch-out. Whiffer activates. Slider down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. 6 punch-out for Cornice. She is cruising through 6 to the 7th. It's 9-1. Giambi, Taters, and Say. Hard to line up. Let's see if they keep Anita Bean in. If they keep Anita in, they have given up officially. She's been hit around. She's given up 9 runs, 12 hits, a couple homers, no strikeouts. They are leaving her out there. They do not care anymore. They have given up. It's official, folks. The Sawteeth have given up. You heard it here first. Giambi 0-3 today. First pitch fastball turned on and belted. Cannonball coming at you there, halfway up the right center stands, just next to the fan entrance. Oh no! Almost a ka-chunk. Second homer of the postseason for the Giambino. It's 10-1. What did you think was going to happen? You hung a fastball to Giambi of all people. Here's Taters. The only one worse to do that to is either Taters or Tennants. And Bean is done. 6+ innings, 13 hits, 10 earned runs given up. Coming out of the bullpen, former major leaguer Tom Henke, who I have no idea who the hell he played for. So, time, we're looking it up. Oh, now y'all go to the pen. Exactly. All right, let's look up Tom Henke here. Tom Henke, nicknamed the Terminator. One of the most dominating and feared closers in the late 80s and early 90s. Played for the Rangers, Blue Jays, and Cardinals. Okay. Career record, 41-42. ERA of 2.67. He had 311 career saves. And he's a Hall of Famer. Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame, I should say. He's inducted there in 2011. Stood at 6'5". He wore horn rim glasses. I guess that's where they got the inspiration for Ricky Vaughn from the movie Major Leagues. That would make sense. Two-time All-Star. Led the league with 34 saves one season. Won Relief Man of the Year in 95, which is his final year in the regular season. He was the 7th reliever to get 300 career saves. He was ranked 5th on the all-time saves list. He has never been inducted into the ML Baseball Hall of Fame, I believe. And he's been inducted into the Ontario Sports Hall of Fame because he's Canadian. He's from Ontario. Interesting. I think they just don't like Bean. Maybe it's a learning experience for her. I don't know. So Henke is a Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame member. He has never been inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, despite having a sub-3 ERA in his career and over 300 career saves, which at the time when he retired was 5th best. So I think this is an oversight, and I think the Veterans Committee for the Major Leagues needs to get on it right now. Henke deserves to be in there. The first pitch from the Terminator. Slider, forkball in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up. Ripped by Taters down the left field line. Cannonball coming at you as that's not coming back. That got out in a hurry. Third homer in the series for Taters. He has one in every game. It is 11-2. Or 11-1. Jesus. I gave him too much credit. See what I did there? Next up, Say. 1 for 3 with an RBI triple last time up. Slider up and in. Hard grounder at the middle. Diving is Michaels to cut it off. Makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Willie Wilson, 1 for 3 with a single. Reached on a fielder's choice last time up and stole a base. Chased it outside. Slow dribbler up the third base line. It's a swinging bunt. That is going to be an infield single for Willie Wilson, as that could not have been more perfect if he tried. Here's Tennants. 2-run homer earlier in the game. He's 1 for 3 today. We're up 10 runs. We're not stealing. That'd be rude. Fastball up. Hard rip to second. Right at Torrens. 2 down. Tennant's got his fastball and went for it. Here's Park. 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and a run driven in. He's locked in. Heater away, line to third, over the leaping glove of Horn into the corner. That'll be possibly extra bases. Wilson digging for third. Throw in is late and dropped by Hankey. That'll make it a double as well for Park. 2 in scoring position for Gant. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, looking for his first RBI of the game. Fastball middle in, turned on by Gant. Hit the left center, but he didn't get around on it quite. Crawford runs it down to end the inning. Bottom 7, it's 11-1 now as we're up by 10 after the 2 homers. Caldeet, Crawford, and Ducci do up as Giambi and Taters go back-to-back. There's Caldeet, 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI today so far. Good day for Howie at the plate. He's driven in the only run so far for the Sawteeth. Blew a fastball by him, 0-1. And interesting that in both series he's in, Caldeet has played for the Sawteeth. I have not seen him in the heaters yet, so I don't know where he plays there. Curveball down and in is called a strike, 0-2. Slider up and in, ripped down the right field line, into the corner, just foul. 0-2, kicked up some dirt. Two-seamer down on the way. 1 hopper to short. Park makes the play. 1 down. Here's Crawford, 0 for 2 today. We're going to see if we can get Dot through 7 innings today. She'll be done after that. Four-seamer up and away, strike call, 0-1. Curveball middle in, that is crushed to right center field, hit well, carrying to the fence, off the fence. That'll be extra bases. Wilson gets it in, but it is a 1-out double. That'll put Crawford in scoring position here. Or Ducci, who's 0 for 2. Curveball inside on the first pitch, ripped hard and foul, 0-1. Four-seamer away, chased it outside, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. 7th punch effort to Cornice. 2 down. Base is empty for Torrens, 0 for 2. Slider up and in on the first pitch. Inside, no call. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Chased and fouled off. 1-1. Changeup up and away. Whiffed. Check swing strike called. 1-2. Only 1 more strike away from DeCornis. Let's see what she can do with it. Curveball down and in. Ripped foul. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Torrens fighting it. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Four-seamer away. Fouled off again. Out of play. Still 1-2. Slider middle in. Hit. Jammed her to third. Say cuts it off to his left. Fires across. That is in time to end the inning as DeCornis gets through 7 quality innings, giving up 1 run on 7 hits. She is done. Very solid outing for Dot. To the 8th, it is 11-1. Blanc, Santo, and Giambi top lineup do up, all of them with home runs today, as we are 6 outs away from clinching this first round victory. Hey, Baseball Dad, how's it going, buddy? We're taking it to him indeed, my friend. We're 6 outs away from moving on to the semifinals. Let's see if we can get it done with a nice sweep. Facing the Terminator in his 2nd inning. Hankey's fastball is outside to Blanc. Ball 1. Blanc hit a 3-run homer last at bat. Her first career postseason homer. Heater down in the way is fouled off late. 1-1. Oh yeah, we are well on our way to the semis, my friend. We're almost done there. That's inside on the Heater. 1-2 or 2-1. Heater up and in. Turned on by Blanc into the gap it goes. That's extra bases as they're already setting up a 2nd cutoff. Caldy gets to it as he gets to it. Gets it to Crawford. Or Torrens. Throw back to 2nd is late. It's a double for Blanc. Here comes Santo. 2 for 4 with a homer and a single. Solo homer. Falls behind active on the first pitch for Hankey. Chase the forkball in the dirt. Bad swing. 0-1. Slider up and away. Grounded to first. Right at Ducci. He'll take it himself. 1 down as Blanc goes to 3rd. She's 90 feet away here for Giambi, who homered last at bat. He's 1 for 4. Slider up and away. Hard ripped through the middle on the ground. Base hit. Giambi singles his 2nd hit today. His 2nd RBI comes in as well. It is 12-1. He is tight as 2 for 4 with a solo homer last time up and a single. He went back-to-back with Giambi as Hankey now tense. Chased it down and in on the Heat. 0-1. Huh, interesting. Hankey was a closer in his major league career, but in here he's just a regular reliever. I think that might be an oversight. If we have a custom league, remind me to change him to a closer, because he should be a closer. Fastball down, grounded to short, right at Michaels to 2nd 1. Torrens to 1st, double play. That ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 12-1. Chukov, Stake, and Michaels do up. Kokonis, the rookie, done after 7 quality innings, giving up 1 run, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts. Only run scored in a fluke infield single that somehow wasn't an error by anybody. She is in line for the victory here as Chukov due off first. He's 0 for 2 today. Coming out of the bullpen for us. Looks like Munstar was the only pitcher used last game, and we used Bowler in game 1. We're going to go ahead and bring in the rookie Stitch Grapowski as I want to save Hayes and Gagne for more important appearances.
Stitch Grapowski.
Here's the rookie Stitch in his first playoff action as that cutter's outside. Ball 1. Forcing her down and in. Strike call. 1-1. Work ball away. Fouled off. 1-2. Change up inside. Pulled foul out of play. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First career punch out in the postseason for Grapowski. Here's Dolph Stake. 1 for 3 with a single.
Number 38, Dolph Stake.
Forcing him down and in is low and inside. Ball 1 facing the lefty Grapowski. So Stake loses both of his contact and power traits against righties. Change up. Rip to the gap right center. Wilson tracking it. Runs it down for the second out on the fly ball. There's Bloop Michaels, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today.
Number 46.
Bad ball hitter and rally starter still active for Bloop. Cutter down, blew it by him, 0-1. Work ball up and away. Ripped the short. Park dives out of his reach into the gap. It goes. That'll be extra bases. Wilson lets it roll all the way to the fence as he kind of couldn't, cut it off in time. That'll be a double for Bloop Michaels, his 3rd hit today.
Now batting, a designated
Green up next, 0 for 3.
Green.
First pitch fork ball down in the way to Ruby. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Popped up to short. Park back to his right there on the edge of the dirt. Puts it away, and that ends the inning as we head to the 9th. It is 12-1. This should be easy as pie for us, but I've blown smaller leads, so I don't trust myself. Say Wilson and Tennants do up.
Now batting,
Here's Ron, 1 for 4 with an RBI triple today. Grounded out last time up. Slider down and then almost hits him in the knees. Ball 1. Fastball down and then chopped in to hold a second. Slow roller for Torrens. 1 down.
Now batting,
Next up is Wilson, 2 for 4, 2 singles today and a stolen base.
Wilson.
Swing and bunt single last time up for Wilson. Fastball down the middle. Turned on by Willie. Crushed deep to right field. He got around on it. Did he get it? No, it's off the fence. If he had gotten that, I would have laughed because he's never hit a home run. Double for Wilson. He's on with 1 down. Here's Tennants, 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer earlier in the game. After this at bat, we're going to sub in Dempsey to play an inning for him here in the field, get him some action. Slider down, line at the middle, base hit for Tennants as that'll deliver a base hit to left center. Coming around is Wilson. He's going to score no problem. It is 13-1. Third RBI of the game for Tennants.
Number 44, Rodney.
Here's Rodney Park. Double last time up. He's also hit a RBI single and a regular single today. 3 hits for Rodney. Slider up, ripped up the middle to left center. Extra bases possibly for Park. No, it'll just be a single. We're going to keep Tennants as second as he's a catcher and he does not run well.
Now batting,
4th hit today for Rodney. Here's Gant. Ron 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Still looking for his first RBI of the game as Henke is now tense. Slider at the knees, ripped down the left field line. Foul. A little early, 0-1. Fastball up. Gant lines at the short. Leaping is Michaels, and he's going to double off Tennants. I thought that was over.
looking for
Nice to see Bloop Michaels hasn't given up. Bottom 9, it's 13-1. Horn, Caldeet, and Crawford do up against Grapowski. Horn up, 1 for 3 with a single today. She's still locked in as we're going to make some defensive subs. We're going to bring in Dempsey here to catch the final inning as he's a much better fielder than Tennants. Oof, Santos still a very good fielder, my God. Man, all of our fielders are great except the first baseman. Do I have anybody who can play first? No, I don't think so. Well, Blanc can play first, but she's not a great fielder either. We're going to go ahead and bring in Juanita Hernandez. She'll play right field. She's a better fielder out there. Ellis is slightly better fielder than Santo, and I think Santo's about the same as Say, so I think we'll keep it there. We'll leave Lopez and Park Ellis on the bench here.
Dempsey.
Cutter up on the first pitch to Crawford, high and outside, or Horn, ball 1. Definitely forgot who was batting. Four-seamer down and in, low, 2-0. Change it down, rip to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Second hit today for Horn. Here's Caldeep, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. This is Freebooters. They do find a way. Four-seamer away on the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Change it down and into Howie. Chop foul behind the plate. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Check swing strike called. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Strike 3 called. Second punch effort. Grapowski. 1 down. Sawteeth down to 2 outs. Here's Crawford. 1 for 3 with a double. Forkball down on the first pitch at the knees. Chop to first. Taters over. Fields fires the second 1. Park back to the pitcher. Late. Fielder's choice there for Crawford. That keeps it going with 2 down for Ducheese. The last chance. 0 for 3 today for the former Freebooter. Side stealer activates for the first time today as he chases a changeup high and pops it foul off the foul into the high seating behind us on the third base side. 0-1. Seamer up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Sawteeth down to their final strike. Cutter up and in. Way inside. 1-2. Forkball inside. Chased it. Strike 3. Third punch effort. Grapowski. That ends the series and the inning. Freebooters sweep the Sawteeth here in 3 straight, winning the third game 13-1, and our offense is looking great. Those moves we made have addressed some serious issues we've had, scoring runs and dropping bombs. So this is a statement win right here because the Sawteeth had 36 or 37 wins in the regular season. They tied with the the Blowfish, who ended up winning the Moonstars, who ended up winning the division. So this is a statement win. We had the lowest amount of wins coming into the postseason out of all the teams in this bracket. We're here to compete. And everybody in our starting lineup got a hit today. 4 RBIs for the rookie Ava Blanc. She had a 3-run homer and an RBI double. Ron Santo, an RBI solo homer. Jason Giambi, a solo homer and an RBI single. Mash Taters, a solo homer. Ron Say, an RBI triple. Gene Tennants, a 2-run homer and an RBI double. And Rodney Park had an RBI single as well. On the other side for the Sawteeth, hitless today were Green, Ducci, Torrens, and Chukov. The only RBI comes from Caldeep's infield single, which was a freak accident that somehow nobody managed to pick up. So, yeah, there we go. Pitching lines, Dr. Cornish, the rookie, in her postseason debut, 7 quality innings, giving up 7 hits, and earned runs, 7 strikeouts. She improves to 1-0. Grapowski, 2 clean innings out of the pen, striking out 3, giving up 2 hits. On the other side, rookie Anita Bean takes the loss, 6+ innings, 13 hits, 10 earned runs, 4 homers. She falls to 0-1. Tom Henke, the Terminator, 3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 3 earned runs, and 1 homer. Blanc is your player of the game with her 3 hits. She finishes a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 4. Dr. Cornish, the runner-up, with her quality start, and then Gene Tennant's the third-place finisher with his 3 RBI day. Not bad at all. So that means we are taking on either the Sandcats or the Moonstars. That series right now is at 1 game apiece, so they will have to play at least 2 more games no matter what. We shall sim up to see who will move on and face us in the semis. If it is the Moonstars, they will have home field advantage. If it is the Sandcats, we have home field advantage. On the other side, Heaters up 2-0 on the Platypi. They need a win to sweep, and the Jacks and Crocs are 1 apiece. Now remember, the Jacks were the best team in baseball. Here's what their standings were in the regular season. The Jacks were 41-19 with a 120 run differential. The fact they even dropped a game to the Crocodons is mind-blowing. Platypi, they were 35-25. That's pretty good. Heaters finished the same record as us, 31-29, but they had a much better run differential. On our side, 37 wins for the Moonstars and Sawteeth and 32 for the Sandcats. Yeah, all these teams outclassed us in the regular season. We couldn't beat the Sandcats to save our lives because they had Tom frickin' Seaver. We didn't even beat the Moonstars because they had Cecil Sawyer at the time. And the Sawteeth, we won 1 out of 3 games, I think. So these guys all outclassed us. The fact that we just swept the Sawteeth and beat the crap out of them doing it because we won every single game by no less than 6 runs, baffling. Absolutely baffling. Like, it was 5 runs, no fewer than 5 runs. 5 runs, 6 runs, 12 runs. Like, what the hell happened? I don't get it. Hey, this team's here. Let's sim up to it. Let's see who will play. All right. Sandcats win and the pitchers do a 1-0 at home. They have a chance to win the game at home. They're at Sakura Hills. Heaters sweep the Platypi out. They win 9-4, so that's 2 seeders out on that side. Crocs win 5-0. They put all the pressure on the Jacks. Moonstars rally back. Sandcats rally back, tied at 7, and they're going to win it 12-11 in 11 innings. So we will have home field advantage. And the Crocodons shut out the Jacks in Game 4, winning 5-0. So the top team, both 1 seeds, are out. Holy crap. So we have... Oh, no, it's Johnson and Seaver in Game 1. Holy shit. Oh, no, not that again. God damn it. Why? It's always Tom fucking Seaver, too. It's past your bedtime. You gotta get off. Okay. No, I'm not gonna play after this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and gonna try out Castillo Arena some more. So not gonna miss any playoff baseball here. I'll save that for tomorrow. But yeah, so we are taking on the Sandcats. We are gonna have home field advantage. Here's the matchup for Game 1. It is Randy Johnson, who struggled in his first playoff start, against Tom frickin' Seaver, who got the win in his first playoff start. So, and Seaver's beaten us twice in the regular season, so dude has our number. This is going to be the real test for our offense. Can we beat someone like Tom Seaver? I mean, we beat Nolan Ryan, we beat Manny Kays. Can we beat Tom Seaver? I don't know. That's what this next game is. That's what next episode's for. We'll find out all the answers to those deep-lying questions. The lineup we'll use: Parkins, shortstop, locked in. He'll lead off. Then it's Tennant's locked in at catcher. Giambi DHing, batting third. Taters in the cleanup slot again at first. Santo at third, batting fifth. Wilson batting sixth at center. Blanc in right, batting seventh. Ganton left, batting eighth. And Mark Ellis will be batting 9 at second base, as we're going to put Ron Say on the bench. Okay, give him a day off. All right, but that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Big, massive win today as we absolutely crushed the Sawteeth and eliminate their hopes and dreams for the playoff championship. Oh, we earn that sweep, and now we've got a matchup with the 4-seed Sandcats in the semifinals. Can we get the job done? Tune in next time, and more than likely the next 2 episodes to just figure that out. Made it this deep in the video, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and/or subscribe buttons down below to be notified next time I go live here on Twitch. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down here in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And follow me over on this platform as well. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One signing off. On to the semifinals we go.